March 12th is a day where politics, power, culture, and entertainment collide in fascinating ways, reminding us that history is layered, vibrant, and full of surprises. We begin in the Middle East. On March 12, 1971, Hafez al-Assad officially became president of Syria, beginning a 30-year rule that lasted until his death in 2000. Assad led the country under the Ba'ath Party and maintained an authoritarian regime, centralizing power and controlling political life. His presidency saw strict measures against opposition and significant influence over state institutions. He implemented modernization programs in education, military, and infrastructure, while keeping a tight grip on politics. After his death, his son Bashar al-Assad succeeded him, continuing the family's leadership. While his rule was controversial and often criticized internationally, it remains a key chapter in Syria's modern political history, shaping the nation for decades. On March 12, 2004, the psychological thriller Secret Window was released in theaters across the United States. Starring Johnny Depp as a troubled writer stalked by an eerie stranger, the film opened in over 3,000 theaters and earned more than $18 million in its opening weekend. Made on a $40 million budget, it went on to gross nearly $93 million worldwide, more than double its production cost, a solid box office success for a mystery thriller. Based on a Stephen King novella, Secret Window blended suspense, twisty psychology, and Depp's compelling performance to create a cinematic thriller that has continued to intrigue audiences since its release. March 12th also celebrates music history. On this day in 1969, former Beatle Paul McCartney married photographer Linda Eastman in London. Their marriage, which lasted nearly 30 years until Linda's death in 1998, was one of the most enduring partnerships in music history, blending creativity, love, and mutual inspiration. Fans remember both the iconic wedding and the impact the couple had on McCartney's post-Beatles work, from classic albums to charity projects. Their relationship symbolized the merging of personal and professional artistry, influencing generations of musicians and fans alike. Jumping to modern times, on March 12, 2018, U.S. President Donald Trump welcomed the Houston Astros, the 2017 World Series champions, to the White House. The ceremony celebrated the team's achievement and showcased the unique intersection of sports, politics, and national pride. Fans and media covered the event widely as players posed for photos, threw baseballs on the White House lawn, and shared the thrill of their championship season with the nation. It was a reminder of how sports moments can capture national attention and bring communities together, even beyond the field. And finally, March 12, 2023 marked a historic night at the Oscars. Michelle Yeoh became the first Asian woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress, recognized for her performance in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Her groundbreaking win inspired millions and broke barriers in Hollywood, cementing her status as a global cinematic icon. Yeoh's achievement was celebrated worldwide, highlighting diversity and talent across the film industry. It was a night of triumph, cultural pride, and historic recognition, with speeches that emphasized perseverance, creativity, and the power of storytelling to connect audiences across the globe. From authoritarian power in Damascus to the suspense and thrill of Hollywood cinema, from rock royalty weddings to sports triumphs in Washington, D.C., and finally to historic Oscar victories, March 12th shows us the vast spectrum of human achievement and culture. It reminds us that every day carries stories of ambition, creativity, resilience, and celebration. Thanks for joining this journey through history. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.